getting set for the tip right now. And that one, ball settled now. Ozzy Mamadou wins the tip. Sailor Poffenbarger brings it across half court. Here's Leah Bartelma. Here's Bartelma taking on Chet Nowick.
Yeah, Nowicki, a local girl, transfer from Princeton, hurt herself last year in her first game, and Georgetown's glad to have her back.
Here's Rivera playing defense. Garzon tries the elbow jumper, not going to go. Rebounded by Ozzy Mamadou. Called for a travel on the floor, no foul. That'll be a travel on Ozzy Mamadou on Maryland's first possession.
Yeah, tight call right there. The referee's right on top of it. Got a good look, and definitely not what Maryland wanted to end that possession.
Not the start the Terps were looking for, but inbounding here will be Brianna Scott, as well as Gotti Hession. Hession gets across half court, guarded tightly by Bartelma. Here's Kaya Miller. Miller gonna drive in on Ozzy Mamadou. Miller, a little pump fake. Miller, blocked there. Looked like Okanawa on the block. Poffenbarger and Maryland transitioning. There's Okanawa up top. Looks like an offensive foul there. Might have been an illegal screen there. Like they got Ozzy Mamadou on that. What did you see, Dash?
Yeah, it was pretty fast right in there, so not quite clear what the specific call was, but you would imagine it was something like an illegal screen because there wasn't a lot of contact. Again, referees calling a tight game right on top of it.
And Chet Nowick crosses half court with it. Gonna dump this one off to Hession. Hession working with Rivera. Rivera was a honorable mention for preseason All-Big East. Here's Nowick again with it. Nowick gonna find Rivera and set a pin screen there. Rivera trapped. Help from Boyko on Maryland. Here's a pull-up from Miller. Turned away. Maryland has it. Garzon in transition. Garzon gonna try the pull-up three. Garzon's got it for Maryland's first points of the night. There's a big three.
Yeah, and good way for Garzon to get her night started. And
here's transition. Rivera gonna try and respond. Just off front rim. Rebounded here. Garzon's got it. Crosses half court here. Garzon transitioning. Finds Bartelma across court. Bartelma looking for a screen. She's gonna get it from Boyko. Boyko rolls. Finds Boyko. Maria Boyko fouled baseline. Looked like the foul will go against Kaya Miller from Georgetown.
yeah, and just looked like maybe a straight arm. So definitely a foul there.
As here's Bartelma off baseline, throws it off the back of the Georgetown player and lays it in. A nifty move there from Bartelma. Georgetown crossing half court here. Brianna Scott got it at the top of the key. Scott looking to find hands. She will. Here's Hession. Back to Brianna Scott. Brianna Scott working baseline on Poffenbarger, running out of line. Turned over. Here's Garzon in transition. She gets fouled at mid-court. Maryland moving fast to start this one off, Dash.
Yeah, it's been a hectic game in terms of pace, and certainly so far, Maryland the ones who seem more comfortable with it. Done a good job here early on, have the Terps.
And so this one looks like it's going to be a side inbound. Garzon gets it. Bartelma crossing midcourt now. Here's guarded from Hession. And Poffenbarger's got it. Here's Maria Boyko. Another screen here. Bartelma working with her. Boyko going to roll. Bartelma going to kick out. Garzon, corner three. Just off the rim. Boyko tries to rebound. Brianna Scott running out of line once again. It's like that one's going to stay in Maryland's possession. Scott is wondering why she didn't get a push called there, but it seemed like she just kind of lost her footing.
Yeah, I think for Brianna Scott and this Georgetown team so far, just a little bit of a slow start for what they wanted, I think, in terms of execution. Not quite the sharpest. It's been a tricky beginning.
So Maryland, quick 5-0 run. Bartelma inbounding baseline. Going to find Okanawa. Okanawa working a crossover to get to the baseline. Finds Bartelma. Garzon up top, looking for one more. We'll find Boyko. Boyko for a three. Off the front rim, a rebound from Bartelma in Maryland. Finds Boyko in the post. Off the glass, got the lay-in. As that'll be a quick timeout from Darnell Haney and the Georgetown crew. Upset at what he's seeing. His team has 0 on the board. Played on their national team since 2023. So strong pickup from Brenda Fries and her crew as an inbound from Georgetown trying to get it across half court. Here's Victoria Rivera, and now subbed in was Layla Jewett. Jewett's first minutes of court action as Georgetown trying to find its first bucket of the night. Here's a kick out in the corner. Jewett not going to get it. Rebounded from Gerzon. In transition is Poffenbarger. Poffenbarger on the wing, going to find Okonawa on the opposite wing. Okonawa driving in, throws it up, and that one's going to be an offensive charge there.
Yeah, and good job there taking the charge for the Hoyas.
And strong play there from Victoria Rivera. She's a leader for this squad in points per game, 3-point and 3-point percentage in their last match versus Stonehill. So she spent all 4 years with the Hoyas, a homegrown product, and they're going to need big things from her tonight if the Hoyas want to have a chance at this one.
Yeah.
Here's transition, speaking of Rivera. There's Brianna Bars. In transition, Rivera trapped in the corner by Maria Boyko. Rivera trying to settle things down for this Georgetown squad coming out of that last timeout. Held Maryland scoreless since that timeout on one possession, but now a sub, Rivera, will be coming out. Entering the game will be Summer Davis, a guard out of Michigan, as Georgetown is trying to settle down, but even though they've gotten cross half-court dash, it's still been pretty frantic.
Yeah, and I mean, even there, like, that's lucky that Bartelma doesn't realize sooner that she's been able to cause the chaos. Otherwise, she gets on the ball first.
Here's Kaya Miller on the inbound, finding BRs. There's Brianna Scott. Driving here for Georgetown's first bucket attempt is Layla Jewett. That one's off the glass, not going to go. Brianna Scott kicked out for Miller. An air ball there. As Sailor Poffenbarger in transition, BR's fouled her, and now Maryland will have the ball going on offense.
Yeah, and I think Byers there just got a little, her eyes maybe got a little bit big for her head, thinking, oh, I can get the quick steal, and unfortunately for her, makes contact with Poffenbarger.
And here's Bartelma finding Addi Mack, who was just subbed in for the Terps. Who's going to find Gerzon, who tries a nifty floater. That one off the front rim. Looks like that might be an over-the-back foul from Gerzon. That one's going to go Georgetown's way.
Yeah, and just unfortunate there from Gerzon. I think she's going to want that shot back. It's definitely one you expect a player for quality to finish.
She's been working tirelessly. Saw her. She was the first one out here for Maryland, just working on shooting. Has had struggles recently, but is Indiana's all-time three-point scorer. Yeah, since transferring, so she clearly knows how to shoot the rock well.
When I talked to Coach Haney pregame, he talked about her as a player to watch for this Maryland team.
Here's Miller, working down to Brianna Scott. Scott gonna try a little mid-range. That one off the rim. A rebound here. There's Miller, tried off there, is gonna miss. There's Poffenbarger in transition. Finds Mack. Mack with the lefty lay-in, she's got it. Maryland at 9.
Yeah, that was a great find by Poffenbarger right there.
There's Brianna Scott. Gotta find BRs. Byers gets the first one, a mid-range jumper, puts Georgetown on the board. There's Bartelma in transition. She's gonna be called for a carry there. Might have looked like a travel too, but she's gonna get called for a carry. Bartelma talking with the referee right now, asking that one she felt she was fouled on, but regardless, we're gonna get set to our second timeout.
Due to time constraints, we now move ahead in the action.
Fouls for each team, almost in the bonus. Okonawa's first free throw of the day is off the front rim and no good.
Yeah, just a bit unfortunate for her there.
This is Maryland's leading scorer in Okonawa in each of the team's 2 games. Both played in Xfinity. Switches the second. Okonawa looking to heat up. Here is Georgetown trying to break the press now. It's Summer Davis. Davis crosses half court. Tight defense from Okonawa, hands everywhere. She's moving frantically, but strong defensive effort there. Kick out here. Layla Jewett off the back iron. A rebound Strong rebound there from Kristen Carter. Fouled on the floor. That'll stay Georgetown's ball.
Yeah, that's another tight one right there. Oh, actually, the referee had a great look at that. From my angle, it looked very tight. No, he had a good view, good call.
Like the foul may have been on Gerzon there.
Yeah.
And so now we see Kristen Carter at the line, transfer from Butler this year. She was 1 for 4 at the free throw line in her last outing versus Stonehill. She'll miss the first.
Carter's done a good job so far tonight, though. She's provided some good physicality, helped the offense move.
That's exactly right, Dash. She had 6 rebounds in that last match versus Stonehill. Very strong for her Hoyas squad as she'll get the second free throw there. Okanawa in transition, looking for heads. Okanawa gets it across half court, finds Bartelma, who's going to find Rainey Wilson with a little pump fake. Wilson going to sidestep and get through the lane. Lays it up there. Rainey Wilson.
It's a good move by Wilson. You really got to like this Terps freshman class.
Absolutely, as Rainey Wilson scored some of her first points as a Terp last game, and she's keeping that notion true. Continue it into this one. Was a Gatorade Player of the Year, ranked 34 nationally out of Wisconsin. As we'll see Bartelma or Maryland, number 1, subbing off, and we'll see some more Kendall Walker action.
Yeah, and Bartelma not the happiest with that foul on the last play.
Here's a free throw from Jewett. Got it.
Yeah. And it does feel like Bartelma couldn't have any complaints about that, but it feels like she's definitely playing a more physical game at a time when the referees maybe aren't looking as favorably on it.
Jewett, 2 for 2.
And good job by Georgetown. I mean, still just 17% now from the field, and yet they're only down 5.
Costly turnover from Rainey Wilson. Give it off to Kaya Miller. Kicked out into the corner. It's Cody Hessian. Back out to Miller. Transfer from East Carolina this year. Miller trying to work here with Carter. Miller. That pass knocked away. Ball on the floor. Both teams scrambling for it. Looks like Maryland's going to come up with this one.
Yeah, great job of Maryland right there. After the backcourt turnover, just battling for the ball, eventually forced the jump ball. I mean, that is a great defensive possession to make up for the offensive mistake.
Kristen Carter and Rainey Wilson scrambling on the floor for that one. Wilson and Maryland will come up with it. As here's Kendall Walker and Aluchi Okanawa trying to break the press. Okanawa's going to go straight through, and instead of dribbling first, she puts her foot down. That'll be a travel.
And that's already the 8th turnover from Maryland in that first quarter, and that's really going to be something that the Terps have to clean up right now, because particularly as it's going on, they're starting to have some issues with this Georgetown press.
Looks like Georgetown will have the side inbound here, and like you said, Maryland's had some troubles trying to break through this press in recent. And at first, that was for Georgetown. It was tough for them to beat the press. There's Cody Hessian. Now working with Carter. Here's a pull-up floater there from Jewett. Not going to go. Maryland transitioning. Poffenbarger. Okanawa gets it to her left hand. Okanawa tries to get through the lane. Called for another travel, the second of the night. Okanawa back-to-back travels offensively for Maryland. Struggling to get things going here.
Yeah, she's not the happiest about that, and also a lot of contact at the end of that play, too.
A whole lot of contact, but the travel called before that even occurred, so nothing there as Kaya Miller, Georgetown, looking to beat the press. Miller will get across half court and then dish it off to Byers. There's Cody Hessian. Kristen Carter goes to the floor. There's Byers. Finding a cut there from Miller. Rebounded here. Agubata. Kicked out up top. It's Hessian. That one's off the front iron, but there's a foul on the floor. Looks like it'll stay on Georgetown's ball.
Yeah, and for Georgetown, I think they would have liked a little bit more of that possession, but got a couple good chances, and now they get to the line, and they've got a chance to get to the break with just a 3-point deficit.
So far, Georgetown 7 of 8 from the line, and now getting 2 more attempts. Maryland Only 3 of 4 from the line, so Georgetown with double the attempts. Now looking to increase that lead even more. Maryland still up by 5 in this one. Here's Carter from the line. The first one gets the nod. Carter's second attempt rattles home. She's 2 of 2 from the line in that one. Georgetown brings the Maryland lead within 3. Here's Bartelma and Mack looking to break the press together. Mack gets across half court. 3 seconds left to go. Bartelma going to try and skip through the lane and throws up a shot. Bartelma off the back iron. That one's going to miss.
Due to time constraints, we now move ahead in the action.
Here's Hession, gonna get to the first one.
Yeah, and Hession's also doing a great job tonight, both she and Miller really driving play in this play at backcourt.
Hession gets the second. Here's Bartelma transitioning for the Terps. Bartelma trying to direct traffic. It's a screen from Azzi Mamadou. Looking to get it on her left. Gonna kick out to Boyko, and just a turnover from Bartelma. Frustrations for Maryland ensue as Georgetown's up 3 with 2 minutes to go in the half.
Yeah, it feels like Bartelma's just lost a little bit of her control over the game of these last few minutes. Not running the offense as smoothly, not finding those holes.
And so now here's Hession crossing half court after just nodding those 2 free throws. Poffenbarger playing tight defense on Kaya Miller. Poffenbarger moving her feet. Poffenbarger jumps on that last one. Beautiful bucket from Kaya Miller. Gives Georgetown a 5-point lead.
What a move, what confidence by Miller.
Maria Boyko has it outside the 3-point line, and Kendall Walker's gonna call a play out. Poffenbarger, that one able to keep in bounds. Azzi Mamadou finds Boyko inside. Boyko gonna go up. She'll go back to the line after that foul.
Yeah, good job by Maryland there, finding Boyko down low and drawing the foul.
Not a familiar sight for the Terps, probably their first time without the lead this season in a game, Dash.
Yeah, and credit to Georgetown. They have really showed up, and they had a rough start to this one. It felt like maybe Maryland was about to run them out of the gym, and they turn it around, and right now they've looked like the better team for the last several minutes.
Double-digit lead for the Hoyas to start, but able to fight back as Boyko gets the first free throw for the Terps. Aria Boyko, 2 for 2 at the line there. Here's the Hoyas. Darnell Haney, head coach, in his second season as the head coach, 3rd with the team. Here's Kaya Miller, gonna find Scott inside. Scott looking to get the ball. Broken away from Azzi Mamadou. Kendall Walker in transition, maybe gonna slow things down. Finds Maria Boyko. Here's Poffenbarger in the corner, off the back rim. Sailor Poffenbarger struggling from outside at the moment.
Yeah, they gotta get Poffenbarger going here.
Here's Hession. Georgetown still leading with just under a minute to go in the first half of this one. It's Brianna Scott. Scott surveilling, fouled up top from Boyko, and she knows it.
And that is just an unfortunate mistake from Boyko, because shot clock winding down, possession going nowhere, you cannot commit that foul right there. And we look right at the replay, it's a pretty clear one too.
It's unnecessary too, Dash. It's just Brianna Scott has been a threat inside the paint, but outside on the 3-point line, don't really know how much attacking you need to do there if you're on the defense. So Scott will see some of her first minutes at the line tonight. As Scott, as her first free throw of the night, will not go. Scott gonna try for her second. Misses both. But a lane violation from a Maryland player will allow her to hit one more attempt at a free throw. Let's see if she can put the 3rd attempt in. Maryland's Ava McKinney at the scores table, looking to get subbed in for the last minute of the match of this first half. Here's Scott. Swishes the third. She got 3 attempts on that last free throw setting because of a lane violation from the Terps. So Maria Boyko is out, and Ava McKinney is in, a speedster. Great transition player for Maryland. As Kendall Walker crosses half. Finds Poffenbarger. Maryland able to run one last set before the half is up. Ava McKinney, Rainey Wilson. Wilson uses the screen from McKinney. Finds Poffenbarger, sets a screen of her own. Gets out of the way. Poffenbarger has a little ISO action. And Ozzy Mamadou is going to be called on a foul there against Georgetown. Looks like Ozzy Mamadou with a little elbow. She pled her case immediately. You see Ozzy Mamadou, doesn't look like much there.
I think she leaned in. I think the referee's made a good one right there because it does feel like she's kind of initiated that contact.
As this one will go to Georgetown, and the Hoyas were up by 3.
Yeah. Ozzy Mamadou wasn't happy, but I think on replay, right call there.
Hessian up top, hits it again! Georgetown with a 7-point lead headed into the half. Maryland looking to respond with 10 seconds left. Here's Walker, uses the screen from Williams. Kendall Walker gonna try and skip through the lane, and that one off the rim. She'll go to the line.
Good take by Walker to create something right there. But man, I mean, Hessian, what a shot. And for Walker, you just see good job. Nothing is clearly opened up, not a lot of time. She goes into attack mode, gets to the hoop, draws the foul. And Maryland's done a good job attacking, but they're not getting their shots to fall, and they've not attacked often enough, it feels like.
Here's Walker from the stripe. Got it. Cuts the lead to 6 before the half. 2.5 seconds after this second free throw. Walker collects the second, 2.5 left in this one. Subbed in is Summer Davis. Going to the bench is Chet Nowecki. That's Brianna Scott on the inbound for the Hoyas. Looking to find hands. Will find the hands of Hessian. Hessian will get it and pull up from half court. This one will come to a wrap in College Park as the Hoyas are up 5.
Due to time constraints, we now move ahead in the action.
Here's Bartelma crossing the front court. And now Gerzon tries to find Okanawa. Okanawa gonna find Bartelma. Poffenbarger drives in. Poffenbarger with a dish to Boyko. Back out, Bartelma. Puts it in! Bartelma to cut the lead. Big 3 there from the Slovenian.
That was great ball movement from Maryland. Poffenbarger doing a great job to find Boyko, doing a great job to find Bartelma.
Here's Georgetown trying to respond. Nowecki. There's Miller in the corner. Hessian. First 3 missed in a while for Hessian as the transition from Okanawa. She's so speedy, she's able to recover that. Poffenbarger back out another. This one off the mark. Foul on the floor though. Looks like it'll be called on Georgetown as Maryland will keep it in their offense.
Yeah, just look at this ball movement. Brilliant find by Poffenbarger, brilliant find by Boyko, and Bartelma needed that. Early on, she was so good in this game, and it felt like her influence had waned. She was not quite finding the holes she needed. Hopefully that's the shot that gets her going if you're a Maryland fan.
Absolutely, Bartelma inside. Gonna find Gerzon a little mid-range. Gerzon off the mark. Boyko tries to tip it to Poffenbarger. Loss of communication there as transitioning are the Hoyas. Outside, Summer Davis sinks that 3.
Good reaction from Georgetown too, great work.
Davis with her first points of the night. Transfer from Georgia. Boyko got it up top. Find Okanawa. He's trying to get hot. She finds a cutting Gerzon. Gerzon gonna try and drive in and throw up something, but not fouled there. This one, Georgetown in transition. It's Layla Jewett. Jewett kicks out to Miller in the corner. Miller makes it again. Georgetown is red hot, and for the first time, they have a double-digit lead in this one.
It's like if they get the score, they don't get the stop, or vice versa. Terps got to start stacking good possessions.
Here's Gerzon up top. Here's Poffenbarger working on the wing. Poffenbarger, little drive in, little nod. Gonna try it off the glass there. That one rebounded from Scott.
It's a good rebound by Scott. She's growing into this game nicely.
Scott and Jewett in transition. Jewett gonna find Miller, who just hit the last three for the Hoyas. Going into the timeout. Summer Davis. And here's Scott again. Brianna Scott gonna drive in on Boyko. Give a little body there. And that one, don't believe it's gonna be called a foul. That one actually might be staying here. It's like there was a push under the rim there. It should be Maryland's ball there. Brianna Byers fouled there, and tough injury looks like from
Scott.
Brianna Scott is limping strongly off that last foul. Not sure if she was pushed under the rim or what the case was, but she goes immediately to the bench, and subbed in as Kristen Carter. Not the sight we want to see at this moment for the Hoyas star, but looks like immediately to the line is Poffenbarger for Maryland.
Yeah, and that looked really painful for Scott. She's getting checked out right now. You hope it's nothing too serious.
Poffenbarger hits there. And rather than talking about the Maryland three-point struggles, let's talk about how good Georgetown has been from outside tonight, shooting 41% from three.
Yeah, and they started cold too, but then they started to get hot. And right now, it's a they can't miss from three-point land.
Extremely red hot for the Hoyas as they are trying to set the tone tonight and put out a statement versus the Terps. Here is Brittany Byers. Here's a kick out to Jewett. Jewett gonna try to find a rolling Carter. Not gonna find her. Trapped there is Jewett. Up top is Kaya Miller. Miller surveilling. Miller pulls up at the free throw line. Swish! Miller's got it there again to cut the lead. Put the lead at 10. Here's Bartelma trying to move swiftly. Bartelma off the mark there. Ozzy Mamadou tries to put that in. Maryland can't seem to make the layup. Kicked out here. Poffenbarger has it. Back up to Mamadou. Throws up a layup. Not gonna go, but she'll go to the line.
Man, I mean, that's just a chaotic sequence, and that's the difference right now. On the other end, Miller has a great move, gets her shot to go. This end, it's a great drive by Bartelma, but the shot just doesn't go for her, and eventually, after a lot of mini actions, the Terps do end up earning the free throws, but just not getting those shots to fall right now, as we see right there, Ozzy Mamadou finally drawing the foul.
Just so comfortable tonight are some of these Hoyas playing on this hardwood.
Yeah.
They've had no trouble. Skye Miller now at 17 points on 50% shooting. She's 6 for 7 at the line. Kept turnovers limited with only 2 of those. She has been so strong, Miller has coming in to Xfinity. And misses the second rebound here from Georgetown in transition. Kaya Miller, familiar face, Layla Jewett, transferred this year from Central Florida. Jewett cuts, gives it off to Rivera. Now Carter has it. Ozzy Mamadou's hands ready, them top. And that one's gonna be a travel. There from Summer Davis in the corner. Maryland, strong defensive stance, but now can they get something going on offense?
Yeah, this is where you gotta start stacking those good possessions, because you've got the stop, now you have to convert on the other end and get the score.
You need a momentum run if you're Maryland. It's not all about getting the stops on defense if you can't provide offensively, so they're gonna look to do that with just over a quarter of a minute left in the third quarter. Here's Bartelma, likely going to dribble this one all the way out, give Maryland the last bucket. Bartelma surveilling, just looking at the clock above the scoreboard. Bartelma going to drive in, hits that one, gets the and one! Bartelma bringing the heat to cap off the third.
It's a huge play.
I thought she went a little early here, Dash, but I think she was doing that just in case things didn't go her way, and they went exactly her way on that tape.
Yeah, it's a great move. Not the easiest layup, but she makes it and draws the foul. That's exactly what you want.
Chance at a three-point play here. Barthelma brings it full circle as Maryland, 7 seconds left in this third quarter. Georgetown looking to cross at half court. They will from Rivera. She shoots it early, but she gets rid of it. That one gonna cap it off for the third here at Xfinity Center. Here's Walker in on, taking up this one. Just off the rim there, got the inbound from Mack, took it straight to the racks. And this one a jump ball, bodies flying on the ground again.
Yeah, I mean, it really is like tournament energy. They're just, everybody is fighting so hard for every loose ball. I mean, it's like just collisions.
One thing Maryland struggled with so far this game, 22 turnovers, whereas
it's like a football line of scrimmage.
Maryland with 15 turnovers. They have 22 points off of turnovers, so that's helped them. Georgetown, 14 turnovers. Pretty similar across the board for both squads. Here's Kaya Miller surveilling. Finds Hession. Hession's been strong from outside this game. That's going to be a foul on Addi Mack. Looks like she had her hands there on Miller. No hand checking. Got to keep the hands off there, and Mack looks like she's going to be staying in. Instead, Kendall Walker will be subbed out, and here comes Barthelma.
Yeah, it's interesting. We've barely seen Mack in the second half. She played a huge role in the first, but she did pick up a couple fouls. Now that's her third, so we'll see what the leash is like.
Guy Miller inbounded to Hession. Guarded tightly from Barthelma. Here's a screen. Hession going to take it in. This one off the side of the backboard. In transition is Barthelma and Mack. Mack looks like she's going to take it up with the left. Mack able to deliver for Maryland as they try and come back into this game.
Yeah, great finish by Mack.
Georgetown able to beat the press, just getting across half court. Nowecki picks up her dribble, and great defense there from Barthelma. Able to step there, the freshman from Slovenia.
It's hilarious. Barthelma was like making the gesture of, oh, she got a touch on to the referee. As soon as he gave the signal, immediate smile.
I think Barthelma was trying to sell herself a little bit there.
Yeah, and
the ref saw straight through that.
Mack with that bucket back there, just absolutely didn't need to sell anything. Just a great finish.
They move so swiftly in transition, these Maryland teams. As here is Miller kicking it to Nowecki. Nowecki going to drive in across the paint, but that's going to be called. Looks like a travel.
Man, I mean, just the intensity of everything here. Just sitting here courtside and seeing the speed. This does not feel like an ordinary regular season game. These are two teams who are in full season form, giving everything and everything extra in this one.
I feel like we're here courtside for an NCAA tournament matchup, Dash. That's what it feels like, this energy in here. As Barthelma drives in. Going to try and find Ozzy Mamadou. Turned away. Here is Kaya Miller in transition. Has Nowecki up ahead, but Miller going to take it up herself just off the front of the rim. In transitions, Okanawa. Okanawa looks like she's going to dribble this one out and just kind of let her team set up. Addi Mack wide open in the corner. Mack tries to make it rain. Mack, this ball is scrambling. Barthelma misses the easy lay. Mack follows up. Good work from Maryland. The teamwork there. Barthelma misses the first two she knew she should have made, but Maryland's Mack is there. And now Maryland down by 2. Nowecki finds Miller in the corner. Miller off on this three. Addi Mack in transition. Mack gonna dribble this one. Mack gonna take it coast to coast. Mack won! Maryland madness here at Xfinity as Mack ties the game at 57.
Wow, look at this drive from Mack. She had options. She says, no, I'm going alone. Goes to the hoop. That is tough through contact and one. And this place exploded when she hit that.
Tough bucket as things are drawn at 57. Maryland's comeback in this game will be studied.
Yeah. Mack is a baller, though. We've seen her have some great moments today. She's going to be a special player.
Here's Hession trying to break the press here. Hession's going to get it across half court for the Hoyas.
They need to get her going from 3 again.
Yeah, this tight defense isn't the same as it was before, though. They have 2 guards in play now in Barthelma and Mack, just so gritty. There's Brianna Scott. Glad to see she was able to come back in the game after suffering seems to be a minor injury. She's playing through it. Scott gonna try a triple from up top. Scott fouled at the 3. She'll go to the line for 3.
That's what you need, though, because this crowd is so into it, so loud. I mean, it's deafening here courtside. There's so much energy in the building. But for Scott to take that, now slows things down, gets to the line, gets a couple opportunities.
Not only that, too, Dash, but also limited time on that last shot clock. So Scott actually just needed to throw that up. If Maryland knew the shot clock was low, maybe they don't foul on that. But
yeah,
never want to foul a 3-point shooter. But Scott able to sell herself there on that last call, and now she'll be at the line for 3. Struggle so far, 1 for 2 at the line tonight. Scott not able to convert on the first. Here's Scott on the second attempt. Able to settle that one in the hoop. Ties it back up. She can reclaim the lead here for the Hoyas. She will. Hoyas have the lead once more. There's Okanawa, gets it across half court. Bartelma. Looks like she's trying to go all gas. Addi Mack. Mack with a crossover. Mack skips through the lane. Mack throws it up just off the rim. Rebounding here from Gerzon. Gives Maryland the lead again. Here's Hession trying to break the press. Gerzon gets the turnover. Okanawa looks like she's going to go up, and she's going to send it home. There's Okanawa giving Maryland a 3-point lead.
Right now, it just feels like Maryland has that energy. They're sharper. Georgetown turning the ball over there in a situation where they don't want to, and Maryland capitalizing. They're locked in.
Here's Scott from outside. Can't get that one to go. Poffenbarger and her fighting for the rebound. Taylor Poffenbarger transitioning. Finds Okanawa at the wing. Okanawa for 3. She's got it. Xfinity erupting as Maryland has the lead and is trying to make it more.
Due to time constraints, we now move ahead in the action.
The freshman is making Maryland fans know her name tonight.
Tell you what, Ura said she's going to be a special player. She already is. Look at that. Just so confident. She takes on her defender, gets up, takes a tough shot, and makes it go. She's had multiple and ones now late in this game where she has just trusted herself to go into attack mode. I mean, for her to be a freshman, she's not the biggest player on the court. She's one of the smallest, and yet she just drives at anyone and has no fear and has such good skill to back it up.
No problem on that bump and go on the and one. Mack, strong performance for her. Now she's on the ball. Layla Jewett at the logo. There's Jewett. Now Byers. Byers going to take it in. Try and go off the back. Not going to go. Rebounded Ozzy Mamadou. Bartelma. Now trying to direct the offense. Leah Bartelma, tight defense from Kaya Miller. Bartelma, with time left to go on the clock. Bartelma makes her move, a little behind the back. Bartelma, beautiful dish to Ozzy Mamadou. And it's showtime here at Xfinity as Maryland is moving with some momentum on offense.
What a possession for Leah Bartelma. So well defended by Miller. That is just top-notch operator versus top-notch operator. Bartelma holds onto the ball, makes her work, finds Ozzy Mamadou. She lays it up and in. I mean, my goodness. If you're a basketball fan, you didn't enjoy that. I don't know if you're a basketball fan.
Now 3 Terps in double-digit scoring. And you know what, Dash? Let's make it 4. Back-to-back games where Maryland has 4 people in double digits.
I mean, just the depth of this team. And the crazy part is they're up 18 right now in a game where they trailed by 6 not that long ago in gameplay, and it's not even that Georgetown's played badly.
Here's a shot outside. Got it. There's Victoria Rivera. Quiet for most of the game, but able to convert on that big 3.
Yeah, now Georgetown has to get a stop. If there's any hope to come back here in this game, this possession is the time where you need to get something.
Here's Mack at the wing. Finds a crossing, Okanawa. Bartelma. Poffenbarger at the wing. Mack outside, corner 3. Making it look easy. Maryland and Mack looking to cap this one off as they take an 18-point lead. Kaya Miller finds Carter inside. Carter throws it up. Rebounded Poffenbarger. Addi Mack able to secure it. Give it to Bartelma. Now Mack crossing. She'll go through the lane. Mack with a little fadeaway. Mack can't be stopped. Maryland takes a 20-point lead here late in the 4th.
Wow, welcome to the Addi Mack show. 23 points on the night. She has just been dominant. She looks unplayable right now. This is incredible.
That's a vet move from Mack. Little in the post fadeaway, and she does it with no problem. As Carter will throw this one up, and she'll get fouled as she shoots. It's like Bartelma took that foul. But how about this, Dash? Just the work from this Maryland squad to battle back late. They were losing in the 3rd quarter, and now they're up by 20.
Yeah, and credit there to Carter. We see her toughness. Georgetown not going away or giving up, but man, this Maryland team has put on a show late. To do this to Georgetown as Carter hits that first one, just incredible. Incredible. This is a show of force. And remember, Maryland's missing 2 of their best players in Schmeichel and McDaniel. I shudder to think what anyone watching these last few minutes of Maryland film is going to be thinking to themselves if they're trying to look for a way to stop the Terps.
As looks like they're going to see a timeout here from head coach Brenda Fries, or at least some substitutions rather. So Georgetown might match that and try and get some subs in as well. Looks like Summer Davis and Destiny Agubada coming in. Brianna Williams coming in for the Terps, seeing her first minutes of action tonight. And Ava McKinney returning for Maryland. Here's Mack, moving across the top of the key. Dumps it off to Ava McKinney. McKinney gonna try and find Boyko. This one stays in bounds, tipped by the fingers of Georgetown. Rivera in transition. Now Summer Davis. Davis crossing the top, gonna take an elbow jumper. This one off the back iron. Rebounded from Walker. Walker crosses midcourt. Walker and Maryland gonna dribble this one out as the Terps win by 19. They were struggling all game up until the 3rd quarter and decided to go on a run. Maryland will cap this one off and beat Georgetown for the first time these 2 teams have played in 14 years.